My name is Emanuela Carvisiglia. It's really hard to pronounce even in Italian. So that's why artistic name, art name, I choose Emma Carvi. I think it's simple and people can remind well. I tried a lot of different medium. I start with tempera, acrylic. I tried watercolor too, and then when I tried with the oil painting, for me was amazing because they are so simple to mix color together, and I have a lot of time to work just because they dry so slowly, and I can stay focused on any single detail for days. Well, I really can't say when my artistic journey started. I mean, I remember that since I was a child, I loved to doodle every time I could, have sketching. Even the school teacher was speaking and I was just drawing. Then I went to the art schools, and I have a degree in visual art from the Royal Art Academy in Naples. But even when I finished the university, I didn't start to have my artistic job. I tried different kind of job, even they were quite close to the artistic works, if I can say like this. I was a librarian, I was a paper restorer, so I loved to try different kind of situation and works. But it was always like I feel something that was missing. Then obviously life went in a different way. I had 2 children, and then we moved in Ireland. So for me it was hard, really hard to find my way in a different country with a different language and culture. So I was focused just on my kids. And then I started to different courses. Obviously I started with English course, and then I tried design, woodwork, ceramic, and then I went again in painting. So I met a lot of great teachers, and they just were so helpful. They give me a lot of the great feelings, and they push me. They really push me hard, and then I come back again in painting, and I start my artworks. The first one I think was Michelangelo, because when I was a kid I went with the schools in Rome, and I visited the Sistine Chapel, and I was completely fulgurated because I said, oh my God, how is possible that a man can create so beautiful piece of art? And then I think I start to think, oh, I would like to do something like this. And so I think Michelangelo was the first one, but I loved even Raffaello, and then I knew Vincent van Gogh, and I start to love his beautiful, bright color, vibrant color, and the way he used his paint, his colors paint on canvas, the thickness, the way he mixed the colors, and so I have a lot of different artists, yeah. Well, this one is because I just love to walk around the sea and walk on the beach, and I always look at the water, and I can stay, I think, to stay focused on the surface and the movement and the reflection all day. And once I told my teacher, I would like to try to paint a water, but I think it's really hard for me. And he pushed me really a lot. And then I started to try. It was really hard. The first time I said, no, I couldn't. And then I think I pushed me really, really hard. And I tried a different way. And then I started to find the way how to reproduce exactly the water reflection in my styles. At this moment I have the work shed in the garden, and it's amazing. I think it's really very important, especially for me, to have some space where I can stay focused, because I try to have a small corner in the house, but obviously when you have family, kids and a lot of pets, you always have some distraction and you can't stay really focused on your works. And now that I have my workspace, it's amazing because I can just lock the door behind me, like when you are in the office obviously, and you have your routine, your space, you can stay focused even for hours and no one can disturb you. So it's great. Signal, I have to say that helped me a lot, because I didn't know how to start to show my art around. Then I found online an open call for the exhibition. I said, okay, I can try. And then when I meet people here, they were so helpful. They explained me every single step. And at the end I was shortlisted for in that exhibition. And even I didn't win, and I feel so proud of me. And then I start to think, okay, maybe I'm not just a person who can paint, maybe I can feel really an artist painter, a real artist. So this has helped me a lot, because then I start to send a lot of different, yeah, it was amazing, because I feel so proud. I feel that all my work have a sense, you know, that give me a lot of confidence in myself, and I start to go on. The first one was in the library in Wicklow, but it was a small group, and was just something really for the community. And but there was even great, because I saw a lot of different artists. I met a lot of, and it's great when you start to meet the artists around, because you can change your idea each other, and you can compare your works with the other ones. So it's really helpful to meet other artists. Yeah. When I choose my subject for my paintings, I always choose something who bring me joy and give me some inner peace. So I hope that people looks my art can feel the same, you know, can have a moment of joy, and they can feel really relaxed, and they can stay in peace. Especially these days, we really need something that will bring you a lot of inside, joy inside, you know. My exhibition in Signal Art Center started 19th of March, since the 31st, I think it's his third time, yeah. And we have an open day on 24th of March at 3 p.m. The title is obviously is Water, Reflection and Light. Every time I finish some piece, I start to think, oh, this is my favorite, I did a really great job. And then after a while I start to think, oh my God, this could be different. This is not perfect. can I change something now? So I think it's a bit hard to choose, but my great one, I think, is the dog underwater. And because it was my first big size, was 1 meter by 90, I pushed myself a lot because it was big and because it was full of details. And when I started, I said, no, it's so hard, I can't do this. So when I finished, I was really, really happy with this. And then I liked it because it's my favorite because I found my own style. I start to think, okay, this is what I want to paint. I would like to finish this telling everybody that it's great when you can do something that you really love. And I'm happy to do a work that brings me joy every time I can do. I think I could work all day, every day, 24 hours every day. So could be really great if people can stay focused on something that they really want to do in their life.
How did you start that painting?
I was in painting course, and my teacher just showed me some picture, and he said, okay, choose something that you really like. And when I saw this one, it was amazing, the color, the mix, the blue and the green, and the dogs are my favorite animals, so I was so crazy, and I said, okay, I would like to start with this one, but obviously it was really, really hard and takes me ages, really. It was my first one after years, and it takes me a really long time. It's the exact shape of water and bubble inside, and even the dogs, and it was really, really hard, and I was so happy when I finished it. Yeah, that's why I thought that was great to have some prints, because everybody asked for prints, obviously, and this one is mine. So it's my personal, I couldn't give away. It's my favorite one.